welcome to the first session of the startup stage. We are glad to welcome you here. I am Saber, co-founder, CTO of Kustoma, with
Aine, CTO and co-founder of Kustoma too.
We are, it's not the easy part to start the startup stage. It's the first session, so the floor is ours. We are happy to present to you Kustoma, the new adaptive AI assistant dedicated to pharma and medtech's in-field teams. Before starting and going in the depth to the demonstration, we would like to give you some context in pharma and medtech. The first one is the pharma and medtech field team are spending more than up to 30% of their time on administrative tasks. When we talk about field team, we talk about sales representative, medical scientific liaison, key account managers, and even field managers also. This is really a big burden because they spend more time on administrative tasks rather than spending it with customers. The second finding is that we are witnessing right now the evolution of the model of interaction with HCPs. HCPs are healthcare professionals. We saw the first model starting with the classic model based on the interaction. It evolved integrating the patient pathway in the interactions, and now there is a huge focus in the pharma and medtech into customer experience, the embedded customer experience based in omnichannel interactions, and that needs and requires a perfect knowledge of customers. So it means that literally we do need to equip in-field teams with a proper tool to give them the access to the right information at the right time to perfectly know their customers. The third fact is, as everybody knows here, that healthcare is highly complex in terms of regulation and compliance. This leads to a huge burden when we are making events or managing interaction with HCPs. That leads also mechanically to less operations orchestrated by in-field teams. It means that high regulation complexity, people just do not make events and organize interaction with HCPs. With these facts, we notice that there is a big evolution of the need of in-field teams, and there are summarized in two major ones. The first one is to be equipped with the proper tools for them to be supported on their daily activities. This is the first need. The second, everybody in the field is saying, we just need to spend more time with our customers. In summary, better equipment just to respond to their daily activity that may ultimately result in more time with the customers and focus on their jobs. And this is where Kustoma comes, because we would like to put AI to empower in-field teams. We would like to leverage on AI to empower pharma and medtech. So we developed Kustoma, which is a mobile app to empower a sales team, giving them the access to the right information, automating administrative tasks so that they can spend more time on highly added value tasks and making more impact with their interactions with healthcare professionals. And why an app? Because we highly believe an app is absolutely not about technology. It's just a dream towards a new way of working for the in-field team today. I give it to Aine for more detail for the features.
Thank you, Saber. So Kustoma is a mobile app that has been built in collaboration with sales reps and sales managers, so people who are on the field and who know what they're talking about. So it has been built from the ground up in order to alleviate the load on sales reps. And I want to tell you a bit more about the features. So first of all, Kustoma knows your clients inside and out. It knows about every detail that has been logged in your systems about the client, and that's going to be very handy to prepare for meetings. It also knows instantly what is the best key message to use in order to stay aligned with your company's strategy and tactics. Sales reps also, when using the app, they have the possibility to submit a call report automatically. The application will handle the heavy load, and sales reps will do nothing. So with this, we can ensure a high data quality that is submitted to the CRM. Sales reps have also the opportunity to ask very targeted questions about processes and regulations, and they will receive very accurate answers about those questions that help them stay aligned with the guidelines and the policies of your company. So it's true that we have built this app in collaboration with sales reps and sales managers, but we didn't forget about the practicality of the app. We call this the set and forget admin experience. So clients who will get our application, they will have a fully customizable application for them that adapts to their scope and their needs. And the application is fully connected, whether be it to their CRM or any other preferred tools. Users also who will use this app, they will be able to customize it according to their preferences. So they can choose the language, the AI voice that they want to interact with, and so on. Now, imagine that I'm a sales rep. I'm driving my car, I'm running late to a meeting that I didn't have any time to prepare for because, honestly, I'm very overwhelmed and I have a lot on my plate. So it would be amazing to have somebody working with me who can brief me very quickly about the most important information to know before the meeting, right? So this is where Kustoma comes into play. The solution is literally 2 buttons away. I open the application and I immediately have an AI assistant that is literally designed to help me do just that. So I can get the data for the doctor that I'm going to see, ask any follow-up questions, know the history of interactions, what did they speak about before, and so on. This is going to be very helpful to prepare for my meeting. And this is all done through seamless voice interaction that mimics having a real human on the other end. Okay, so now I'm done with my meeting. What do? There are 2 options. The first option is the traditional one. I can wait until the end of the week and try to submit all of my meeting reports at the same time. I will obviously forget a lot of information because the meeting was 5 days ago, and I will probably enter some wrong information in the wrong fields. But with Kustoma, as soon as I get out of my meeting, I can start the application and start dictating whatever I can remember from my meeting. It just happened, so I didn't forget a lot of information. The AI assistant will automatically extract the important information from my speech, and it will ask me for any missing details that I forgot. Then it will automatically, when it collects all the data, it will automatically connect to the CRM, and it will submit all the information that is needed. So this has clear advantages, right? It helps me save a lot of time. It ensures that I'm on time with my meeting report submissions. And it also ensures high data qualities that is submitted to the CRM. And we all know that with high data quality, we can do all sorts of research, data analysis, data science projects, and so on. The last feature that I want to tell you about is called compliance. And this is basically something like the following. Imagine that I want to invite a client for a conference, I want to book a hotel for them, and I want to invite them for business meals. But I don't know if any of my actions are compliant with rules and regulations. So what I do instead, I open Kustoma, I tell it about my project, and Kustoma will make sure that I'm compliant by telling me, no, this is not compliant with this regulation, or this is okay, you can go ahead. So this ensures that I'm 100% compliant with rules and regulations and DMOS or LEA, for example. So all of these features are through seamless voice interaction, just like having a human on the other side. With this said, Saber, do you want to drive this home?
So in summary, Kustoma is about mainly 3 features. The first, before the meeting, just call preparation. When we prepare the call, we just ask a question to Kustoma. Kustoma replies with the detailed information needed to be 100% impactful in my call. After the meeting, I just finished the meeting, I would like to submit my call. I just dictate to Kustoma, it identifies the fields, connects to the CRM, fills the fields, submits the report. done, from hours to minutes or seconds of submission. The third feature is 100% compliance. When I'm in the field, it's too regulated for me. Sometimes I'm lost. I just ask the question. Customer says if I'm compliant or no, and supports me with the next best action to do in terms of compliance, so that we are 100% aligned with the company procedures and even law and compliance law generally. That's all about Kustoma.
Thank you very much. That's about it. So if you are curious to know more, or if you want to see a live demo, we would be thrilled to have you at your stand, or you can simply reach out to us through those channels in there. Thank you. It was much appreciated.
Is there any question? Is there any question? Yes, please.
Thank you for your presentation. I want to know how you integrated with the CRM system, and is it how long?
That's a very good question. So we integrated with the CRM or any other tool through a technology called API. So we try to integrate it with any tool that has API integration, right? So whether be it Salesforce, Viva, or anything else. And it's in real time. So you connect to the CRM, you pull the data, and you display it to the user. So pulling the data takes about 3 seconds, and then it's displayed in 1 second.
The integration process.
You mean developing it? So it's there, right? So if we want to integrate with your company's CRM, for example, we just ask you for the access codes, and if they're there, they're there. It's as simple as that. We just put that in our system. Yeah, so it's very, very quick.
Very quick.
Yeah.
Please, we have a lot of questions. I will just moderate, please.
So again, thanks for the presentation. I have a question around, if in your CRM you have, for example, shield encryption enabled, or other type of encryption technologies, will that limit your AI capabilities to access the data? So that's actually the first question. And the second question is, do you integrate also, for example, in Salesforce, you have an app store in Salesforce. Are you approved, or do you plan to be approved, for example, on these different platforms in the future?
Okay, so when we interact with the mobile app or any external tool, our data is encrypted, whether it's at rest or in transit, right? And when the second question was about whether we are planning on being on the App Store. So that's on the plan, that's on the roadmap. It's not there yet, but we're planning to do it. Yeah.
Yeah, so my question is regarding the grounding. I mean, I know the foundation models, AI, whatever you are talking about, can bring a lot of features to the app itself. But except CRM, do you also do some other grounding, I mean search grounding, to bring in more external information? Because you talked about a lot of things like key messages and external messages and so on. So are you grounding it to some other app like Google or something?
So not right now, not Google, but we have the ability to do so. We have some key information that we want to use. So for example, we tell the LLM that we are using about the date of the day, about the name of the person that is interacting with it, and so on. So there is a lot of information that is fed so that the interaction feels very seamless. That's on the roadmap too.
Yes, it is. Thank you very much. We are running out of time. Really happy we were with you. Please join us on the booth for Timo.
Thank you.